Hey there, it's Court from Cody Media. I help restaurant owners get butts in seats with digital marketing. Today I want to talk about changes that you may have heard about that Apple is making when it comes to Facebook ads. How is that going to impact your restaurant? Do you need to change things? How can you address this going into the future? So this is something that is being talked a lot about online. You may have heard whispers about it, but we're going to dive in and talk about it today. But first, please do me a quick favor and click the subscribe and notify me button below. That'll help more people discover this channel so we can grow. So what is the change that Apple is making? Basically, they're saying that if you have an Apple device, like an iPhone or an iPad, and you're in the Facebook app, if you click a link and go to another website, the advertiser or the business that you clicked on the link for is not going to be able to track you. So why is this a big deal? How do businesses use this? Well, there's something called a Facebook Pixel that is on that you can put on your website. And tell me if this sounds familiar. Back before Christmas, I saw something that I thought would be cool for my kids. I saw it as an ad on Facebook. Okay, so I clicked on it, went to the sales page where it had the information and asked me to put my credit card in, but I didn't buy it. I wasn't moved enough to buy it at that point. But then all of a sudden, I started seeing that ad, that product on Facebook all the time. I saw it on Instagram over and over and over again. I don't know how many times I saw it until I finally bought it, right? We know that sometimes people need to see something 5, 6, 7 times before they take action to buy. So what they did was when I went to that website, Facebook captured knew who I was so that they could send me ads over and over again. And so that is the number one thing that they're saying is Apple's saying if you are on an iPad or iPhone, click a link, go to a website, businesses are not going to be able to track that person, all right? Now, how is this going to impact restaurants or will it impact restaurants? The biggest people that I see that this will impact is if you sell a physical product, okay? And for the most part, what I can think of that restaurants would sell would be merch. If you have merchandise, like if you advertise t-shirts, things like that you want to sell, anybody that sells a physical product, this will have a big impact on because you can't send those ads to people over and over again. For the restaurants that I work with, what we do is we send people into Facebook Messenger. All right. And so someone sees an ad, we run an ad for a buy one, get one burger. Someone clicks on it, they go into Messenger and we capture their email and their phone number. And so then we can send them reminders and we can send them more offers in the future. We don't rely on the Facebook Pixel. All right. That is something that we use with websites because if someone's going and checking out your menu, or let's say they're checking out your catering, something like that, you could send them reminders or you could send them things about catering. But typically that's not the number one thing we do. We send people into Messenger, which doesn't rely on the Pixel. Now there's other type of ads that we run where later on down the line when we're working with restaurants, where we're trying to get likes or shares, all right? But the number one thing we do is Messenger, which is not, from what I can tell, gonna have an impact on this change. So if you're seeing things about this change being made that Apple's making, don't worry, it's not gonna impact your restaurant if you're running this type of ad on Facebook, all right? Or if you're even running ads to get people to click a link. It'll only impact you is if you're trying to run those what's called retargeting, like I talked about, where you start seeing the ad over and over and over again. That's not something that I would worry about if I were you as a restaurant owner right now. So this is a quick breakdown. I know I'm giving you kind of just a bird's eye view of how this all works, but I don't see this having a big impact on restaurants. Hope you're having a fantastic day, and I will talk to y'all soon. Thanks.